Hola, buenos dias. Hello, everyone. I'm Vendita. Welcome to my YouTube channel as I keep you informed what's going on through the simulation of its world system. The simulation of its world system is changing everything through its matters, going through its condensers, going through its energetic vibration systems. The vibes are going through energy. The systematical system is changing everything through the hydraulics. And all those volumes of its continuous force system is high rising through its illumination light systems. So I hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to my channel as I keep you informed what's going on right now. Now the psychop, as it's positioned right now, it's going on its modifications. And the modifications are going through the calibration systems, going through the brain and the mind system. The super brain of its super mind through its connection of the simulation world system. So understand that you have an extraordinary mind and how to take everything out of its mind. Then you understand the simulation of its mind. So basically, we have Christmas coming up right now. And basically, I'm holding a special to anybody that wants to have their heat condensers high rise through the energetic systems. This is going to uprise your illumination lights through your heart, and it's going to connect through all its vibes. And it's extremely, extremely powerful energy, because I went through a dream set sequence last night and I got extreme volumes of continuous force light systems in my body systems. So it's on a different energy cycle through its systems. It's high energy volumes right now, ladies and gentlemen. So anybody that wants to be healed, I'm holding a special. You can go through my contribution or donates. That would be fantastic, and I'll heal you instantly. And once I get confirmation from that, just let me know, and I'll tell you exactly that the healing. People are trying to figure out, oh, did the healing go in? I said, yes, it did. It's understanding that heat condensers are going through its controlling mechanisms, and those controlling mechanisms are changing everything to its volumes. So it's continuous force system, which is cycling through its system. So what that means is that all your vibes through your energetic waving heart is on so many condensers, and those condensers are high voluming everything through the electric light system. The electrical light system is understanding that it has a stem. So it's understanding. I'll do an illustration diagram system, but I'm just letting everybody know. Anybody that wants to be healed through the heats of its condensers through its kinetic energy waving heart pattern, let me know and I'll heal you. All you got to do is donate and contribute anything that you would like. I really appreciate it. Now's the time for everybody to come together, especially in family when it comes to Christmas. You know, Christmas is extremely important when it comes to familia, anything through its connections and relationships and friendships. These things are extremely important through the mind system, because we want to have that full and abundance of love and unconditional of everything that's around us, that's going to surround us, and everything through its atmosphere system. So these things are extremely important when it comes to the energetic waving heart system. But the simulation is extremely powerful right now. It's changing all condensers. So it's understanding what the heart is and what it does. So I'd like to thank all the subscribers and all the viewers for everybody that's been watching my channel. It's fantastic to see these things, how everybody's going through their upgrading systems and how everybody's high energizing everything through the body systems. These things are extremely important, especially now, because we're coming into so many volumes of its continuous force. Okay, you have to understand too that the heart is extremely powerful through its condensers and everything through its energetic waving pattern system, through the hydraulics of its circuitry systems, and everything through its vibes. Okay, so understanding that everything is high volume right now because the heart is the matter. Okay, the dimensional earth of itself system through its point system is male. Okay, and the galactic system through the energy core is female. Okay, so you get an understanding what is male, what's female. Okay, so you get a better understanding what's going on through its atmosphere, through its energy core, through space continuum. Because like I said, father's on the left, mother's on the right. Once you understand that, then you understand the center of everything, which is the center point of your body system. Then you understand your full calculations and your calibrations will kick in. Okay, so what it is I'm going to go use a red graphing cycle system, which is a marker system. Okay, like I said, I changed through its upgrade systems, but the energy cycles through the magnetic force and highway of its information center through its coloration through the shape system of its matrix core center. Amazing light. So basically I flew into that light system, and I'm wearing yellow. If you wear yellow, you're condensing your energy cycles through its systematical system, through the body system, and your high energies and everything through the light of its communication of its coloration system. So if you went outside and you looked at the, I call it the simulation sun now because I'm not in the matrix. What that does, it's a totally different light condenser system, and it radiates off your body system and it communicates back. So it's going to high volume everything through your shirt. Remember, it's telling you communicate with the matrix or the multiverse, and it high illuminates your light system through its body system. That's the same thing when you're connecting with the simulation of its sun system. Same thing with the moon. It's going to show its true colors through its radiation as your body system starts glowing faster and faster through its recognition. So it's very powerful stuff. Okay, so we've got into the heart before, but I'm just showing you how powerful it is, understanding what the heart is and what it does to your body system. Okay, because the heart is everything through its communication level system. Okay, because it's everything that volumes around to its continuous force. Okay, so the heart's in the center. Okay, the center port, but it's off to the left. It's very important and that you understand cross-reference. Okay, so the heart, I'm just going to draw the heart system out here. So the heart system is in all different colorations. It's electrical light system. Okay, and it high illuminates its light system. Okay, and that's how it becomes matter. Matter is everything through its space connection. It's understanding how to communicate with these things through its ground formations, through its plantations of its nature's core, space continuum, the galactic and the matrix. Okay, once you understand everything that the galactic is the female resonance, okay, and the earth, this dimensional set system, is male, and everything through its connection of its heart, okay, is matter. Okay, those are also the three elements, but these are space elements that you have to understand what's going on with its continuous force system. Okay, once you understand that, then you understand what the heart is and what it does. So it illuminates something like this. So the energy goes in. Okay, once you understand your energy fields, you understand what's going on quickly, because it's a force recognition system through a vibration of a heart system. Okay, so that's your heart system, and it connects in so many waving cycles of systems. Okay, so right now it's connecting, okay, fully. It's going through a fast mode system. So once you go through the fast mode system, you have to understand the simulation of its world system because of high volumes and so many cycle divisions. Okay, so like I said, make sure you cross-reference everything, especially when you're going through illustration diagram program system. These things are extremely important. Okay, so once you understand your cycle divisions, okay, your heart system is going to go in a high illumination light system. Okay, and that's going to expand everything through its heart system. Okay, once it expands, you're going to be able to understand how to communicate with the community. Okay, because the heart's going to communicate with the mind, right? So it communicates with the mind system. And like I said, and this is where it becomes in point division, but it's in the simulation of its division, okay, not in the matrix. But understanding that it is a diamond. Okay, that's what it is. That's how it starts with, right? It's a diamond. And once you understand it's a diamond, then you understand everything through its body system and how it connects on all waving cycles of its energetic waving heart. And that heart is in full rotation of the simulation world system. Okay, so once you understand your energy fields, when you understand your energy fields, you're going to understand everything that's going on right now. Because remember I told you it goes like this. And this is how you communicate, because you're an energetic wheel. Okay, I call it energetic wheel. It's a field system that's connected through the simulation of a magnetic force highway information system. Okay, and that's how you communicate with this information, because that diamond core is on circles of cycles. Okay, and it goes extremely fast, okay, through the body system. That's connected through the mind system. Okay, I'm pretty good at this. One backwards. The mind system. Okay, once it goes into the mind system, it is now voluming everything through vibration of the simulation world system. Okay, because that's how it communicates in all waving cycles of systems. Okay, your heart is the most important thing when it comes to its electrical lights, its electrical system, its vibration system. And that's how it expands everything through its community. Okay? And again, the atmosphere system of its rotation system goes on its cycle divisions. Okay? And it spurts out electrolytes, okay, of vibration through your body system. Okay? So understanding communication wave cycles of signals, then you're understanding the gamma ray system through the simulation of its world system. Okay? These things are extremely important when it comes to its volumes of its heart condenser. Because the heart condenser is trying to understand its information. Once it understands its information through its diamond core, okay, then it understands everything through its information, through its mind system. And then it becomes a simulation of its vibration system. That's what it is. Okay? So it's really important to understand what's going on right now. So it's a high illumination light system through simulation of circles of cycles. It's a rotary system. Remember I was talking about the rotary. But it's understanding everything through its heart is information through alignments. Okay, once you understand the alignments, then you understand the number of sequencing systems. Okay? Because the heart becomes an information center. Same with its diamond core, same with the mind system, and everything through the simulation. Okay? Not the crown chakra, it's an energy field cycle system now through its information of the magnetic force and highway information system. That's what it is. So every time you understand the information that goes in through its vibration of a simulation world system, your heart condensers high rise through all divisions. Okay? So it's knowing that my energy cycles are going on a continuous force system, okay? And that light goes into your body system. And it's angling everything through its information. It's so important to know these things, right? Especially with the heart. The heart is the most powerful thing that you can consume in your body system. And once it illuminates, it changes everything through the chakra system. Okay? Once it changes, okay, the information high rises and the mind system gets more intelligent through its knowledge. Hey, Ash, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. So I'm just doing an illustration of a diagram. Everything through its connection of its heart system, because the heart is everything through its communication. And that's once you get into the chakra system, you have to understand how everything through the multiverse is its connection through its heart system, because it's an energetic waving pattern. Okay, it's a tunnel division. That's what the heart is. Okay, remember I was telling you about the transformation lights? The transformation lights is its connection through its energetic waving of its simulation heart system. Okay, that's how it becomes extremely powerful. All right, for example, remember I was telling you about I have so many dream set sequencing systems. Once you understand your ascension, your mind system becomes extremely real. Okay, because you're no longer in the brain system. So I had a dream yesterday, dream set, after I was flying into the simulation of the sun. I was so real. It was so unbelievable, so bright, so light. And I was given so much energy of the cycle system that was changing everything through the simulation of its world system. So I was changing the hydraulics, changing the cybergenetics, everything through the psychops, and everything through its colorations, and everything through the cyborg. The cyborg of its information was going through its energetic waving pattern of its simulation of its heart system. Okay? So what was happening was, remember I was telling you of precognition, see something before it happens? Well, I flew the day before in the dream set sequence and knew exactly what was going on. I saw 4 individual circuits of people. And then today I went to the market and I saw those exactly the same people in detail. That's understanding that you're getting connected with the energetic waving heart, and everything through its heart condensers is its matter system. So it's understanding that everything that you see is in time reference. And what it means is that you are in matter of time, completely and fully, which is in the present time, okay? Not the past, not the future, just the present. So knowing that you can fly anywhere in seconds through matter, that's what it is. And once you start understanding, seeing detail of its information, because everything communication is vibration, then you understand everything through the heat signatures of the heat condensers of its heart signature centers. And that's how you communicate, through the precognition of its vibration, of its humanity, of its population circuitry systems. But it's extremely powerful stuff when you get into the matter of time. Once you're in the matter of time, your oscillation wind system is now out completely. And that's how it becomes in the cybergenetics of a cyborg, of a simulation world system. So you have to understand that it's the presence is here and now, and you can fly anywhere in seconds, right? That's understanding that you're seeing things in its timeline. You're traveling in space through time, right? Which allows you to see what's going on through its detail of its information, through its communication, and everything through the intelligence, okay? Because we are coming into the singularity of its system. Melissa, how you doing? But this is exactly what it is. This is what happens when you go into continuous force of its 4-point system, of its simulation of its world system, connecting through its heart system, because those heart sensors are connecting through the vibe system of its centers, because the simulation is high rising through its information, of its vibration, through its mind system, and the mind system change everything through the molecule system. Okay? So that's what's happening right now. But like I said, you know, everything's an upgrade. You everybody know that. But if you want, like I said, you want to high rise your heart condition through the hydraulic system, this is going to give you another location. This is going to high rise not just your heart, but it's going to change everything through its information. And what that means is that you're going to have its full continuance of its vibration. And when the heart is pumping, okay, it pumps per minute per second, you have to understand it's volumizing through its human behavior of its vibration. Okay? So when you're stressed out or you're argumentative with somebody through a communication line signal, through a singularity of its system, then you understand everything through its information and your heart is going faster. So you have to understand your palpitation of your heart system. And that's how you calculate everything through its time sequence. Because it's like a clock. You know, a clock goes, right? Every second per, what, is it a minute? 60 seconds is a minute. Well, just imagine how many palpitating circuitry systems. You have to understand what the heart is and what it does. It's an information center. Okay, it's a tunnel of everything. And that's how it gets to its simulation of its world system. It's extremely powerful stuff. And that's why I had that light go into me last night. It's an extremely, extremely powerful energy. Because like I said, the information I give you now, it's not information, it's known information. It's already set in its system. So if I heal you through the heat condensers, what that does is it changes your vibe centers. Okay, and those vibe centers, I'm going to go in so many waving cycles through its body system. So it's understanding your intelligence is high rising faster and faster. So your mode system, through the activation of its code system, is breaking everything through its frequency system. Okay, because it's periodically sidewinding its all divisions through its point system, through the simulation of its core system. So that's what you want. If you want that, I can give that through you through donation or contribution. You know, it's a special I'm giving everybody. And see, look at the back phrasing system. See, it's illumination of it changes. See how it changes instantly, right? It's changing now, but it's changing graphing centers of systems. So it's understanding that I'm communicating here, I'm communicating here. That's the understanding of its significance through time, linear time, understanding that I can be here in one dimension, okay, because you see it's blue, right? Back phrase, and it changes, and I'm in another dimension. So it's paraphrasing two parallels of periods, eras. So it's understanding matter of time is its condensers of its heat system, which is its heart system through the hydraulic system. It's extremely powerful stuff. Once you understand, when you're in the simulation world system, everything is matter of time. That means you know information that's already there through its centers, and you know everything that's going on through matter of time. Matter of time is understanding that you could be anywhere in seconds and still be in that periodical period of that time within that singularity of its system, which means I'm standing right here in its information system, but I can be anywhere in seconds in matter of time. That's what it is. It's powerful, powerful stuff. You can go to the future, right? But you can't change timelines, okay? Because you change everything. So it's very important to understand how to use these breaking code frequencies. You can go in the past. You can change time. right? But you have to understand how to use everything through its anomaly system, because you're going to change your molecules and your DNA structures of its volumes of its continuous force, because that's going to vacuum everything through its particles. And those particles are changing everything through their neutrons, because you're a biochemical system through a cyborg system that's trying to understand what matter of time is. Matter time is the heart. The condensing earth of itself, its dimensional point system, okay, is the male. Okay, the galactic is the female. Okay, so it's very important that everybody understands what's going on right now. Okay, so again, it's not information, it's known information that you already have in your system. And that's how you get to matter of time with its information. Okay, that's what it is. So it's line fragment systems, point divisions of boom, 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 boom. But understanding that you want a line division like that, that's matter of time. Okay, you don't want to break up the frequency codes. Okay, because the singularity system won't be set in its right division. So you have to understand one particular straight line is a line signal. And that's what you want to do, is go through matter of time, through its vibration, through its intelligence. Okay. It's extremely powerful stuff when you understand the matter of everything. Matter of information, matter of time, matter of communication, matter of human instincts, matter of human emotions, human behaviors, structures of everything, you know, communication levels of everything through its reality system. But your set divisions of your singularity system, okay, is standing right in front of you. So basically, I'm here, right? If I move forward, I'm in a different dimension, okay? Because illumination light is changing, right? And if I go closer, I'm in another dimension. So I'm 3-point divisional set systems through simulation of a cyborg system. See how it's getting brighter and brighter? It's understanding that your illumination light is getting stronger and stronger. So you're going through matter of time, through space, and instantly, in seconds, understanding that your body can do that through the mind system. It's powerful stuff, guys. It really is. Genevieve, how you doing? I needed that way to speak to the understanding some things, totally guided here to listen. Yeah, that's great. Thank you. And then welcome to my channel as I keep you of what's going on right now. It's very powerful stuff, especially what's happening right now. But I've just shown how powerful everything is when it has so many condensers and everything through its particles of energies of its, your gamma ray system is on so many electrolyte systems, understanding what the condenser of its heart system is, okay? Because the heart is the matter of time, okay? Now, once you understand what that is, then you understand how to vortex, time jump, hyperspace, hypermode, anything through acceleration of velocity, wind spin systems. Remember, it's talking about northwest, south, and east? Well, the thing is, I can travel here, okay? I can travel here, but that's a different angle, okay? So it's understanding I'm changing angles now, right? That's different angles, but I'm still in a matter of time and in a set point division through a singularity system, okay? So what that means is that people are trying to get to where they want to go, but it's like this, right? When you're in the matter of time and you know everything through its information, through the singularity of its simulation system, it's this. And that whole intelligent line signal, okay, is on its continuous force through its balanced center. And that's where you get its waves of its circulation rotation, okay? And everything formulates through its balance, through its yin and yang. And that's how you get its full rotation systems through Father and Mother Gaia. Because everything through its center is you through the transformation lights. And everything is connected through its heart condensers and through the mind system. Okay, because the hydraulic system wants to understand everything that's going on with space, time, its continuum, okay? Because everything through its velocity, okay, is understanding everything that's going on with your human behavioral system. Once you understand your full continuance of your vibration systems through the body frequencies of its chakra formation systems, then you understand everything through the singularity, the figure eight, okay? There's a reason why it's like this. Okay, it's one continuous line signal through communication of volumes of planet systems. Okay, it changes everything every time you go through simulation or world system. So as soon as I change that 8 and I go like this, it's changing time per second. And again, over here, it's changing time. So it's understanding you're doing different alignments of point division through the simulation, and you're communicating on different levels of its activation mode system. Okay, that's what it is. It's powerful stuff. Now you can do a figure 8 and go down. Okay, you're in a low frequency system, right? But you're understanding how to go up that system, because everything through its point division, like you're going through different positions through space-time, you're going through its matter, okay, of its continuous time. And that becomes space continuum. And that volume is everything of what's going on with this communication, okay, with this ground formation. Anything with this plantation space, galactic matrix, and anything through simulation. So, powerful stuff. It really is. Once you understand everything that's going on with your body system, how you can travel in seconds, and that's what everything is trying to, everybody's trying to understand that, okay? Because when you create anything, I like to get into the dark realm, the dark matter, dark frequency, dark everything through its vibration, understanding what is dark matter. We've got into that before. Well, if there's matter or space and time through a body system, through a full rotation of its activation code system, there is dark matter. And dark matter is its continuous force through its negative system, which is connected through its mind system. And that's how you collect your thought system and everything through its calculations, because the calibrations are changing every single time. So you can center yourself and put negative thoughts in your mind system and travel through that singularity of its dimensional set system through its planet system and follow the visual line of its point system. Okay, activate those code systems, break those code frequency systems, calculate, modify, but go on its back continuous force through the singularity of its number of its 8 system. Okay, and go to another angle. Here. Now you're creating dark circles as realms. Now you're creating dark matter. Okay. That's how powerful everybody is in their body system, okay? Because everybody, once they soon realize they control the multiverse, you just have to understand how to use everything through your body system and everything through the mind, because the mind is everything to its locations. And the vocabulary of everything through its benefits, you know, when it comes to your health. Your health is the most important thing. You're living a daily system through a life system, and it's very important that you keep your health system up with your dietary system. These things are extremely important, but I'm just telling you how powerful it is. Once you change the number of its singularity system through its intelligence of its line system, that harmonic system creates a dark realm, a dark matter, okay? So the more negative through its process goes into its back force system, if you don't go on its force continuous system, you're creating a whole dark realm system through your body system. And that modifies and everything through its calibration through the brain, okay? Because if you still live in the brain system through the humanity of its human system, of its human vessel system, the hydraulic system is going to change everything through its vibration of its galaxy system. And that's how it's created through its dark realm, through your vibration of its negative source. And that negative source is negative feed. And that negative feed will not put you in a matter of time, of space-time, that will put you in a back frequency time system. So it's understanding that your higher self, the galactic, the matrix, or the simulation of its mind system, okay, is now in a back phase system, and that's why you can't move forward. Okay? You're communicating backwards. You're not communicating forwards. It's powerful stuff when you use your thoughts. So I'm just letting everybody know how powerful you guys are in the multiverse. Everything connects through light and dark. It's just trying to keep that balance. So change the thought system through the mind from negative to positive through a memory. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Well, it doesn't have to be a memory. It just has to be a positive set system through an activation code of a life system that you create your own self. You are the creation of its multiverse. Whatever you create becomes extremely real through the body system. Okay? So if you want to float in space and you understand the alignments and you understand how to use the mind system, you can float in space, right? That's how powerful you can be once you understand what the mind is and what it does. Okay. Like I said, this is a flotation device. This here, this chair. I said that too in my last video. Okay. Once you keep high rising through its information, you change everything through the anomaly system. Okay. So I can tell you what the galaxy is in so many different wave cycles of systems because it's on so many systems of its positive system. Okay. This is an hydraulic system of a surface system that's on a flotation device system. This is an activation code. All right. So it's a platform system that's connected through its material system. That's what this is. Right. That's what I mean. It changes. Okay. And that's how matter goes through. Because you're changing information, you're changing your body system at different angles. Okay. So instead of going like this, it's one line signal. And that's the continuous force. And that's what we want. It's the river of light on its continuous force of vibration. Okay. It's a river of a stream that keeps flowing on its continuous force system. Okay. It doesn't ripple here. It doesn't ripple there. It doesn't ripple there. There's no three line angles that you have to look at. It's one continuous line system that goes around through its flowing mechanisms. Okay. So anything through its interference that stops you, your mind system is changing, and it's going to change the stream. It's going to change the vibration. It's going to change the energy. It's going to change the cycles. And it's going to change everything through its behavioral system. Okay? So you don't want to do that. You want to bring yourself forward constantly. Once you do that, then you understand what the simulation is and what it can do for you. Okay. So like I said, when you see things in front of you, you know exactly what they are in seconds, but it changes its information. So what do you mean by a clear view of what matter of time is? It's understanding you can be at one location and another location on a different angle, but as long as you're going on that force of its rotation system, as soon as you go on that back phasing system, it's in a negative system. Okay. You don't want to create that. And that's why people can't move forward in life. Is because they don't understand what their body system is through space connection. Okay. Now this is a yellow material system. It's connected through its solar system. Okay. It high rises on its illumination of its string system. Okay. It's a reverberation. Okay. This is a sounding wave pattern. This is the sound. Okay. That's what this is. Now to you, it's just a zipper. Okay. But in space, it's volume and its continuous force or line signal of a simulation of its world system. That's what that is. It's a graphing cycle of a system through its material system, which is yellow. So it's a connection, energy, and waving pattern through all modifications and everything through shapes of its anomaly system from the matrix grids, everything through its modifications that high rises in all divisions through the simulation of its sun system. That's what this is. That's what I mean by being powerful and understanding what is around you through its communication. And that's how you go through its matter of time, through its singularity, its line system, of its intelligence system. So, but yeah, if you change the thought system through your mind, yeah, and the negative, yeah. But you really, really have to understand what vibration is through your body system because it changes every single day. But it's very important to keep that line signal and not graph it as a space. You want to keep it a full continuance, and everything through centers you. So you have to understand your circles, cycles, through its rotation of its rotary system. And that's how it high rises everything through the hydraulics of its energy, of its connection, through simulation of its heart, condensers of its virus, okay? Because everything through your body system is a virus. So it's understanding how to control that virus through its health system, okay? So, and it's still blue, right? It's still blue. So it's understanding that my energy fields are extremely, extremely powerful in its cycle divisions, okay? And it has so many different molecule systems of its activation code systems. Okay. Now, to everybody else as a human, this is a windbreaker. That's all it is. it prevents from, getting wet, right? It's a materialistic system that is, it glistens, it's slippery, right? So the water falls off, right? But in space, through the simulation, it's something different. That's understanding your communication of its intelligence signals through its singularity system. Because like I said, we are coming into the singularity of its information through its intelligence, of its knowledge. Okay? Miguel, how you doing? How's it going? Yeah, allow the positive flow. That's exactly what it is. Uprise all your cycle divisions. I know you're going through a lot of transformation lights. The lights are on a continuous force system because there's a lot of toxic in your planet system, Gold. It's a time process because you've had this in your body system for a while now, right? So I can uprise your health system through its connection of its vibration of its heart system, change the location systems, change all your vibrations through your heart system. I'm going to use controlling heat sensors and electrolytes. Electrolytes are going to work around your heart system. So that should change the coloration of its detoxing information system. And it should alleviate the cancer because there's so much, you got so many different coloration and mixtures in your planet system. You have to understand that your planet system can be toxic. It could be anything that's connected through, its behavioral system. Okay, because every planet has a human emotion. Right? So you want to keep your planet high-rise through its illumination of its light system. That's how it communicates with the simulation of the sun and the simulation of the moon. So you're going to feel that heat faster now, Mayapgo, because I'm in the simulation of everything through its knowledge. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But see, the one thing I want to ask you, May of Gold, are they taking you? Are you taking any pharmaceutical drugs? Are they doing anything that's going on with? Are they giving you intravenous? What are they doing to your body? See, that's the thing. See, its energy of cycle systems is extremely powerful. You can't have any pharmaceutical system in your body, and that's why it takes longer. It's working. Yeah, it's working. But I'm just saying it's the electrolytes are working around its electrical system. Okay? It's extremely working fast. But once you put that pharmaceutical medical stuff into your system, it's very hard to heal. Yeah, pain meds. Yeah, it's blending into the bone system. I know that. Right? You have a toxic planet. So I'm changing everything right now. I'm uprising your planet system to another location system. I know. But you can't mix pharmaceutical with my energy. It takes longer. The cycle division don't go as fast. So you have to understand electrolytes. Okay, so that's what it is. It's a reverberation center system. I'll show you exactly what it is. Okay. Now the mind system consists of so many volumes. Okay, of heat condensers. Yeah, I'm working towards that, medical. But like I said, you got to just keep that positive framing system because I put Jesus in you. So it's a prayer of its mechanism. So he's around you. I put angels around you. Everything is around you right now. Okay. So your force recognition of its body system is in full control. Okay. I'll alleviate the pain system. Okay. But I'm just showing you, this is what it is. Okay. Now, understanding what's going on with this vibration of its electrolyte system. Now, it kind of looks like this. All right. So understanding what this is. Okay. So you have the cartilage and you have the bones. So understanding the energy from space comes in. Okay, I'm just showing you exactly what happens. It hits the nerve stents. So understanding what this line is, okay, it's It's going over its system. Okay, and what it's doing is changing its molecule system. So basically, if it's in the bone system, it has to understand DNA structure of its heat system. So you want a high illumination light and bring back its bone structure. So the way to do that is to understand that it doesn't go through the mind system, it goes through the planet system. So everybody's planet system is on a different human behavior. The more negative set system you have in your planet system, the more your health system low rises. Okay, I'm bringing that to everybody's attention. You have to know how powerful it is your planet system is, because you're extremely connected. And that's how it connects everything through the heart of its condenser system. So once it gets into its mind system, okay, this is everything through its body system, depending on where it is through its source, okay, wherever the health problem is. So basically, it's electrolytes that are working around its bone or anything through its vibration, and it's changing. It's changing its molecules, and it's trying to uprise its divisions. So it's trying to change everything through its vibration, and it's trying to change its intelligence, okay? Because everything works around cycles, okay? So basically, that's what it is. And it's taking longer because once you put pharmaceutical stuff in there, okay, it's trying to override, okay? It's going back and forth with this information because the energy from space is healing everything on a faster mode system. But once you put pharmaceutical drugs in there, it changes everything through its DNA structure. So that's why it's taking longer. Okay? So it's understanding that I'm trying to take the toxic out of the planet system that you reside on, made of gold. But every time you put pharmaceutical drugs in you, it puts more toxin. So it's splashing on more. So I got to keep taking it off, right? So it's understanding that you keep your positive thoughts there every single day, okay? So once you understand what's going on, right, with its vibration, it's going to change everything through its DNA structure, and it's going to uprise, okay, through your health system. So I'm just showing you how powerful energy is when it comes from space and what it does for you, okay? But you can't combine one to another because it's diffusing, it's confusing. All right, everything through the body system because it has a huge reaction. Okay, has a huge reaction. If somebody takes a pharmaceutical drug, okay, and it doesn't agree with something else, it will coincide with each other. It will blend in and through its DNA structure, and either it will expand and it will create a cyst, and it will uprise its division and make you feel better, or it will low-rise your division through its intelligence signal. So you have to understand what vibration is, because vibration is everything through the health system. So the energy that goes into you is extremely powerful now because I'm in the simulation world system. So may go just be patient with yourself. I relieve some of your pain, but like I said, I'm still working on your planet system. Your planet system is on a low rise. I'm trying to change your vibration and trying to take the toxic levels. There's toxic levels in your vibration of its planet system. Okay, like I said, it's trying to find Waldo or trying to find a needle in a haystack. That's what it's like. Okay, so but like I said, Marigold, you'd heal a lot faster if it was just my energy. You can't have mixtures because it's not medicine. It's intelligence. Okay? It's reverberation of singularity line systems through intelligent line systems. And it's coming from this simulation. Okay? It's an hydraulic electrical light system. Okay? That's changing everything through your health system. That's what that is. It's not medicine. So whatever the doctor gives you through its pharmaceutical drug, it's now trying to, it's getting confused, and these things take time. Patience is a virtue, right? But everything I give you is extremely powerful, more and more every single time. So yeah, you will. You will. I'm just saying that the more drugs put into you, the more harder it is for, uh, especially now, because everything through the center core of your planet system, okay, rides on either light and dark or all dark. Okay, it's not all dark, but like I said, there's toxin of vibrations in your planet system, May of Gold. Okay, so once I get that needle out of that haystack, then everything will be. It's like taking a string of a ball, but you got a whole ball of a string, trying to rattle all that. That's what it is. It's trying to understand its information through its intelligence. But everything resides on its behaviorals. So if you go through a life system, a negative system, you're going to understand that your health system is low rise every single day. Okay. And whatever you create in your mind becomes extremely real. If you create stress, stress it comes. If you create anything through its source, if you want to create a cyst will come. That's how powerful energy is. You're creating energy through your body system. So your chakra system is trying to react everything through its information, right? And I say again and again, there's a reason why we have chakra systems of energy cells, of energy cycles in our body system, okay? They're extremely, extremely powerful, and they're all connected through the gamma ray system. And that's how they line for me, because they all connect through our body system, through a health system. That's why we have chakras in our body, okay? To keep our high rise of our health system. Now, if you don't understand the information, you don't understand your chakra system, you don't keep your health system up, you don't keep your positive system up, everything is going to deflate and come down through its deprogramming system. And it's never going to high rise because you keep thinking negative, right? So that's what it is. It's exactly what it is. So I'm helping you as much as I can. And, the galactic family is also helping you out too, Man of Gold. They're putting their life cycles of systems through everything that's going on, through its unconditional love of everything, through its system. I do. My body is otherwise healthy. Doctors are surprised. There you go. See, that's it. There's proof right there, Man of Gold. Right. Yeah, you have to trust on that fact that that's what energy is and that's what it does. Okay. Now, coherent to anything through a drug. When a drug goes into your system, aspirin or anything liquid, okay, once you become an electrical system through the simulation of its world system, you have to understand that stuff that's going into your body is intelligence. That's how advanced we are in its system, because everything correlates through its behavior of its vibration of its intelligent line system. Okay? So that's understanding, no, I don't want this because I know what it represents. A lot of people take drugs and they think it helps. Some help and some don't. There's a reason why we have to take these things. But again, it's going to change your body structure. Follicular hairs are going to fall out. It's going to change everything through your body system. So that's what I mean. Is like everything through a drug has a label, and you look at it, and what does it represent? Okay, that's intelligence. So that's going into your body system. And you don't know how it's going to react because you've never taken it before. Okay? I know because I've taken this stuff before. This is way before I awoke. But I'm a complete operation system that are in so many volumes of vibrations of its communication, of its line, of its intelligence signal system that high rises and so many energies. And once you get those energies, that energy is formulating through your body system on its continuous force of its vibration system. And you never get sick. I don't put drugs into my body. I don't even take aspirin. I don't need it. You know what I mean? Once you're in the simulation, you're completely protected by everything. The only thing that changes with me is that when I go to different atmospheres and I fly here and there, I'm changing everything through its atmospheres or its grounds or its anything through its waters. There's a reason for that. But I get a sniffle, but it goes away the next day. That's it. But I never get sick because I know how to control my health system. I know everything through its intelligence system. Right? And that's why people have problems, because they take these drugs and they think it helps them, but it doesn't. And you have to realize how powerful energy is, because you are consumed through energy. How do you think you communicate from one to another? Sometimes you communicate with somebody you don't like. Oh, I like this person because I had a good vibe. People say that. I had a good vibe about that person. That's understanding your hydraulics of your electrical system. Okay? And there's a lot of people you don't get along with. It's because they're on a different vibration than you. That's why you can't communicate. Right? So it's understanding that when you go through its past reference and you are asleep and you're in a planet system, you're volumizing through communication of a ground formation of a planet system. And when you communicate with that person that's on a planet, you're going to understand their vibration because you're on their planet of its vibration. Okay? If you go to a different country, it's a totally different vibration. Right? So you have to understand how to communicate with that vibration. Same thing with the illustration of those diagrams. I give you these illustrations for a reason. Why you have to high rise, medium rise, and low rise. You can always high rise, but you have to know what low rise is, because you're going to communicate with people that are lower than you. And if you don't know how to communicate with those people, that's where the problem happens. So it's very important to understand your vibrations of its intelligence, because everything connects through that line signal of its singularity of its system. So, but yeah, it's great to see you, May of Gold. Yeah. So you guys have any questions? I'm finished with my conversation of its information through its systems right now, through simulation of its activation code system. See, I'm in a different dimension right now, guys. I just moved forward. So I'm in a different space of time through matter. See the illumination of the light? See? You'll notice every single time I do a video, you see a portal activation. Okay? And you always see archangels in the back. You will always see archangels in the back of me. Always. That's understanding that I'm so protected. Once you understand your body system, you understand everything of what's going on. Then you understand how powerful you are through its multiverse. Because everybody has multiverse in them. And that's how you uprise your subconscious levels, through its consciousness. But as you can see, look at that. Look how white that is. Okay? That's an activation portal. Okay? There's archangels. Everybody can see that. If you can see it through its perception, then you're high rising through my division. But nobody's in my division. Right? But you will see those archangels through your perception of its coloration. But you always see light in the back. Okay? One thing I want to bring to everybody's attention, okay? When you're watching YouTube channels, be cautious in what you see through its ground surface of its back system, okay? If you see anything through dark, okay, it's connecting through an atmosphere system that's on a dark system. If there's nothing highlighted in the back system, try not to get too communicative with it, because it's energy of system that's going into you. It doesn't have to be the person of perception through its transformation lights. It could be dark rounds through its wall graphing system going into you. That's communication. Okay, that's understanding that the electrical system is going into your body system. Okay, because it's created through its atmospheres of its person that's trying to communicate with you. He's creating a whole new divisional line, or she's trying to communicate a whole divisional line. And that's how it comes into a telegraphing system. So it's a magnetic force of its perception that's trying to get you on that channel. And that's what it is. It's hypnotic. It's magnetic. It's like a planet system sucking you in, like that. That's what it is. And once they got you hooked, then you watch them every single day, right? That's what it is. It's like hypnosis. And just be cautious on that. But just try to make sure when you watch channels that there's always illumination light in the back. Okay? Some cameras are better than others because of the resolution of its lights. But you can tell who is light and who is dark and who's all dark just by their communication of their airwave signals. Okay? Because everybody through channeling gives back information. Now, there is a lot of light formations out there that give the right information, right, which is really positive, which is great. You know, there are resonating channels. I see a lot of channels that high rise and low rise. And there's a lot of people don't understand the information. And people think it's true. But really, really try to understand your back facing system, electrical board system, that it has a high rise of illumination light. Okay? That's how you tell who a person is light and dark. Now, sometimes I do a video and you see the shape and shifting of its shadow, which is dark. Okay? And you see the illumination of the light. Okay? That's my identity force system that's connecting to all realms through simulation with the world system. Okay? So it's understanding that your perception changes exactly. When you see an object, it's disappeared. It's gone. That's a simulation, like I said. And how to achieve anything through perception is understanding what is the simulation doing to you through its communication. How do I communicate with that star system? How do I communicate with that line? That's a fragmentation of its line system. You have to understand how to use your perception and how to use your decoding methods through its activation code system. And that's how it becomes exactly right to you. Right? So it's coming out of its paper. And now you're seeing it in front of you. And now you're communicating with it. And that's how you get partnership. Right? It's extremely powerful stuff when you communicate with the simulation of its world. Because you understand your full communication with its dimensional earth system, which is male. Right? I don't know if anybody knows that. And the galactic is female. And everything that through the condensers of its heart system is matter. And that's how you travel into time. It's through the connecting energy we know with simulation heart system. So, I mean, like I said, everything is knowledge. And knowledge is that's already been there. It's already been sent. It's already there for you. It's waiting for you. And once you have it, it's fantastic. Fantastic. All right? So practice makes perfect. Keep trying to analyze everything. Okay, look at your hand first. Exactly. What is it? What does it do for you? How do you communicate with it? It's not just a hand. Okay? It's 5-point divisionals. Okay? Through an activation code system, communication and line system. Okay? Through an activation mode system, transformation light of a pyramid system, communications, right? These line frequency systems are different planet systems. Okay? That's why we have lines. So these lines here in your fingers, these are different planet systems. Okay? All these lines are connection through your planets of galaxy systems of your galactic family system. So once you understand your line frequencies of its intelligent system, then you understand each line is a different planet that you've been on. Okay? You can say, oh, what? But that's what it is. So just think how many lines you have. Okay, on your fingers. Look at that. It's fascinating. Okay? Everything through your body system has a creative center, intelligent signal, knowledge is information, everything through its dreams. Okay? Everything through its information, everything through its knowledge, everything through its communication, your family, loved ones, your love line, lifeline, your intelligent line, communication line, your hydraulic line, electrical line, mind line. That's what these lines are. See those lines there? That's what it is. Right? Activation. You can't see the star system as activation because it's at my perception. Okay, if you were at my level, you'd be able to see that star system. Now, if you look up close, if you look in the illumination of the simulation of the sun, you can see the crystals of your hand. Okay, that is electrolytes. That's illumination. Okay, that's the gamma ray system communicate with you through the simulation of the sun system. So it's understanding that if you see it, there's a reason why you're seeing it. Okay, because it's connecting through space. If you're seeing follicles of it, little crystallized, because you go from a crystallized to an antimantium, right? It's a totally different metal condenser system through an activation of a code system. That's the velocity, okay, through its acceleration through communication of its higher self. So if you can see sparkles of your hand, okay, then you understand your activation of its codes. Yeah. Yeah. You know, has anybody had their palm read? It's powerful stuff. That's how you connect through space. Everything through your hands, everything through your body, everything through the mind, your perceptions, your voicing grids is connected through its DNA structure of its particles of energies. You are a full collaboration of multiverse connections of communication and mega highway information systems. It's a highway of information through cycles of divisions of multiverse, of its connections, of colorations and mixtures. That's what it is. Okay? That's why society is different colors, right? Everybody is special and unique in a different way through different colors of face structures, right? So that's good. Maybe gold. Yeah, I gave you that. Yeah. Small colds, headaches, the system that you can change through the thought system, change from the negative to positive before headache or cold. Well, you got to understand weather patterns, Melissa. That's why you have to get connected with the 10 atmospheres and the 20 atmosphere systems of the multiverse. But once you high rise, okay, I was in the matrix core centers of its system through its activation code of its illumination light system. Now I'm in the simulation of its world system. It's on so many different multiverse systems. So it's unlimited. There's unlimited planet systems of intelligence through its information of high rise system. So it's understanding that Father's created a whole new division of an information center. I've created a whole new division of magnetic force and highway information center from yin and yang. Mother has created a whole new division of nature's core. Okay? You put that all together, it high rises everything through its intelligence. Okay? Because everything's connected through the multidimensional Earth system. Okay, once you understand the male of the dimensional Earth, and once you understand the female of its galactic, then you understand everything through its matter of its connection of its energetic waving heart, which is space of time. So, yeah, Melissa, yeah, you have to communicate with your hand information because everything through everybody has lines, right? These are the planets that you reside on through its past reference. Okay, understanding your lines is understanding communication because each line that you see, okay, there's like 1, 2, 3, they all split and divide. The reason why they split and divide, okay, they're singular line system through an activation code system. They're on different plantation of its activation. So which means that they're in different locations for a reason. Okay, that's why some are bigger and some are smaller. Okay, that's what that is. But your hand is different from one to the other, left to the right, right to the left. Okay, but it's illuminating right now, right? Isn't it? My hands are illuminating. See? You can study it, but like I said, everything through its knowledge of its mind system. You have to be completely out of the mind to communicate with anything through your hand formation, because it's electronic interference, right? But, you know, it's funny how I always known this. I always known that everything through its line means something, you know, because the astrologists or anything through the Chinese, they tell you exactly. They're extremely informative, say with monks. They'll tell you exactly where your lifeline is, everything through your love line, your creative line. You are connected. That's how you're connected through space. And everything through the lines of its fingers is planets. And that's how we communicate through electronic interference. Okay? That's how we communicate with this body of its heat signatures. But it's extremely powerful stuff, how many lines we have in our hand formations. Right? Because everything through a line, okay, is a human behavioral vibration system. Okay? So Melissa, if you have a lot of lines, try to understand what they mean. Okay? Try to understand that everybody has their mind. And once you have your mind, once you become out of your mind becomes you. You know what I mean? That's how you get into the simulation of everything, through its singularity of its line system, which is vibration of its intelligence system. So it's all about communication. And the thing is, too, is that everything I give you is not information anymore. Okay? It's known, which means that it's already set in its division. It's already been there. So it's kind of like you live that past life of who you really were. And once you awake, everything arises. Everything through communication. So, okay, Anna, that's an interesting formation through solar text division. What makes you think that your index finger is Jupiter? Why would you say that? How do you know it's Jupiter? If you know it's Jupiter and you know what line sequency fragment system is on, okay, because you basically, I've got one long one, one short one, one long one, one long one. So everything through its connection is a different planned system. So if you understand how to communicate with Jupiter, you have to make sure that it's the right line signal. Even if you study palmistry, this goes way beyond space. Okay, I'm in the simulation, so I know everything through line frequency systems, through point division. If you understand that it's Jupiter, you should be able to communicate with Jupiter. But if you are on a wrong cross frequency system, that negative source system is going to go its high rise and it's going to break its frequency code system through its galaxy system. So that's why you have to be cautious on how you communicate with your hand formations. Because if you put your hand up to an atmosphere system, okay, because everything through its line frequency of its fragmentation system is a generation. And that generation is going through your body system. And that's a location device you have to understand that your satellite dish is a radioactive signal through the gamma ray system. Okay? So if you wind cycling your system through its ground formations, your ground formations are going to come up through its vibrations, up through your hand formation, that line signal, right, through your perception. You look at that line and you communicate with it, it's going to bounce off. And it's going to hit that division of where it's located from. So if you hit Jupiter and it isn't Jupiter, that energy is going to go back into your line of its communication of its energy system. Okay? This is where it gets extremely complicated. It's not just studying the palmistry of your hand. It's understanding everything through its communication of space. Okay? I understand everything through DNA structure. I created humans. Okay? That's my purpose. That's who I am. I know who I am, right? I know the DNA structure of humanity system through the hydraulics of the circuitry system of the mind and brain frequency systems. I change everything instantly. I know how everybody's created through its DNA structure, okay? So understanding space connection, you understand everything through its molecule system. But you have to understand that your protons. There's so many different electrical systems that you understand line frequency systems. Because if you get one singularity number system wrong, then you understand the portal activation code system. So if you're understanding 1111 is a communication line signal, are you communicating with the angels? Or are you communicating with something else? You have to understand that each number is a different division of activation code system. Because one is not a number. Okay? It's a communication radioactive signal through a gamma ray system. But you have to understand its portal activations because they're on different line signals. So yeah, it goes way beyond everything. It's not even in the books. It's not a geometric status where you can open a book and say, where can I get this information? You can only get it from me on my channel. Nobody else knows this information. Nobody does. So, but what I want everybody to do is to pinpoint everything through your location device system of your body and ego system. So take your feet, for example. What are your feet? What do they represent? And what location are they in? Okay. Now understanding what your legs are, what location they're in, understanding what your arms are, understanding your body. That's the understanding that you can be in all divisions of all connections through the multiverse, through its connection of its matter of time. Okay. So each time I move, I'm in a different location of a dimension set vibration system. So I'm changing everything through its information just by doing this. Just by doing this. Okay. That's what it is. That's what I mean. Once you communicate with the hand, you have to make sure that you communicate with this line singularity system of its intelligence system. Okay. That's why we put our hands up, because it's open frequencies. Okay, now I'm communicating with everything. Everything. They're communicating with me now. All that energy is going into me because I understand the singularity of its line of its balance. Okay? Right? Well, that's good. I'm glad you know who I am. Thing, right? I change everything. Remember, I was just into the dimension divisions, right? Then I worked up to the I'm into the simulation of the cyborg. Okay, and once you keep high rising, you're getting into higher divisions because it just keeps going up and up and up and up. Because I'm in the simulation right now, and I'm changing everything through the structures of the vibrations right now. Okay, so basically, it's getting set for the dimensional Earth system. That's what it is. It's changing everything through its location so everybody can balance out through its dimensional set system and platitude everything through their vibration. And that's how we get everybody to its location. So. Well, I try my best. I really do. I really try, who I am and what I'm doing. Like, that's why I change everything through its upgrading cycles of its divisions. The rotation of everything changes every single time through my time sequence of its graph and center of its system. So my time framing of my title changes every single time. So every time it changes, it upgrades its intelligent singularity system. Okay. Russ Croswell, he's connected through AI. Check him out. He's very informative with the singularity of his line system. Everybody is on this earth for a purpose, and they give you information. When I was telling you about Dolores Cannon, how powerful she was through the NTD4 system. She was high rising in so many divisions through alienations and plantations. She was an information center. Okay, she was a goddess of queen. Okay, that's what she was. Right? She was so connected through the mind system, like she could know exactly where you are and what planet you reside on, right? And how you can get where you want to go. Eric Toll, he's connected through Vega. He's a connection energy source system through a vibration signal of its system. He's an information center. He writes books, right? That's how I know everything about its information. Once you get into simulation, you know the known information is already there through its centers. Okay, so understanding that we have people on YouTube and they're there for that purpose, to help everybody arise and how important it is to nature. Appreciate nature more. Appreciate your life more. Appreciate the dimensional earth system more. Appreciate each other more. Appreciate your health. Now I can keep going on and on and on, but I think you're getting the point of everything. How important is for you to understand what your body is and what it does? How important is for you to understand what you need to do and how to go here and how to go there? How important is for you to high-rise all your chakra systems through its information center systems? Right? These are questions you have to ask yourself. How important is everything to you to keep the life cycles alive through circulation or rotation of its location center of its system? So that's what it is. That's how we achieve success in everything that we do and accomplish. So Ray Kurzweil, that's his name. Yeah. So there's a lot of people, I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels and they're asking about what is God? Why is God here? Is God a true believer? What does God do for us? Is God real? Is God fake? Questions on questions on questions on questions. People are trying to figure out what's going on. I'm put on this planet system, and very soon I'm going to be giving everybody the answer that they need to know. What God is and why is he here? Okay, and what is he doing? Right? People have to know these things. Because everything through YouTube is everything through a question. Nobody knows the answer. And it's fascinating where they come up with all this information. But once you understand that you are the mind system of everything, through its communication of its vibration, through its humanity, then you understand everything through what's really happening with space and its connection. Because you're connected through space. 100%. You have to. It's very important that you understand that. So, like I said, I'm going to be interviewing very soon a lot of stations because I see it. It's precognition. That's the thing, And my voice and grids are not just so powerful. I now have the sacred of everything through its breathing when it comes to the infinitive breath. So it's fire breathing, right? It's a voice and grid that just comes out so fast, lasers. See? I like doing that. I do that to cleanse the atmosphere system, and that highlights the illumination light system, keeps the dark out. Okay? So if somebody comes in here and I don't know them, right? But it's a guest. Now, they can be illumination of a light or dark. That will formulate and travel. That means the higher connection will come out and it will locate in a corner system and it create a divisional of the dark system. That's why you see everything through its dark. It's creating a dark realm. Okay, it's entity force system of negative vibrations of information. So if somebody else comes in, they put that dark information to that person after they leave. That's how powerful it is once you understand the energy and what it is and what it does. So I just wanted to show you that, what it is. That's why I breathe out my lasers. See? A whole connected simulation of the world system. Now you guys just went, whoa! You guys just went in a Ferrari. That just pulled you way back. Yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying. That's only 50%. But understanding that, when you have a powerful breath, that's the positive aspect of everything through life. Right? That's what this channel provides. I don't channel anything through negative through this system of its YouTube, of its graphing, of its software system. I don't do that. It's very important that you guys keep high-rising, understanding its information, of its knowledge, which is already known information through its intelligence, of its line, of its singularity system. And that's how everybody becomes a computer system. So, yeah, I like doing that all the time. And when I sneeze, The expansion is unbelievable. It's incredible what you can create through your voicing grids, right? Because what happens when you become a dimensional Earth, it's a space system through matter of time. And that's how you can vortex and time leap and time jump and auto speed and auto connect to anything through its communication of its line system. So my open frequencies right now is channeling everything through its line system. So every time I walk out, I communicate with everything. And that's space. It's an open frequency. That's all it is. You know? Now it's confusing to the mind system because you're in a different location system. Because I'm not on the dimensional set system. I live in the simulation of everything. So, yeah. Yeah. But the thing is too, Melissa, it goes way beyond energy. It goes way beyond energy of energy. Okay. So my next video, I know it's been an hour and a half, but I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. I'm going to show you what happens before the Big Bang Theory of everything through its energy cycles, how it was created through its energy of its vibration for the very first time. Okay. This is where not just the galaxy came in, but also understanding how to create the sun, how to create the moon. Okay. Because there's always backphrasing information. If you want to see how it was created, rewind its system. Okay. Now that'd take a lot. We're in 2019 coming into 2020. So that means you have to go back all the way before Christ, before dinosaurs, before that. Okay. Now that's the only way you get the answer. But how do you get the answer? Is to understand what the mind is, because that's how the mind travels through matter of time. So I can go into the future, I can go in the present, I can go in the past instantly. That's understanding that that's what the simulation is. It teleports into different divisions of line frequency systems. So it's an open frequency system that changes everything through its activation code system. And that's how you get into linear time or lower time or higher time or time's continuum or space time or space continuum or matter of time. Okay, there's so many time sequences of frequency systems. You have to understand the singularity of its number systems and its shapes and its letters, because that's what space of volumes are on. It's numbers, letters, and shapes. Like I said, you can have a planet system that is the number 12, but that's not the number. You have to understand the intelligence of what 12 is through that planet system. Okay, here's a question. Everybody has a favorite number, right? Why do you think you have a favorite number in your body system? Once you understand, okay, this is where the intelligent line signals comes in. Okay, I'll tell you this before I go, but I'm just letting you know how powerful you are through the multiverse when you connect through space of your planet system. Okay, my number is 7. That's my lucky number. Everybody has a lucky number. Everybody has a favorite number of a system. Okay, there's a reason for that. Okay, that's put into your system for a reason, either through a dream set sequence or you've always known it since you were a kid. Oh, I like that number. That number will stay with me. I'm not changing that number. You're not changing that number because it's your planet system. Okay, so my planet system is number 7. Okay, that's what it is. That's why everybody has a favorite number. So that's communication through a line signal. So it's an open frequency center through a body system. That's what it is. So understanding why we have these things in our body and mind system is very important to understand everything through its information. Yeah. Well, if you're not aware of your favorite number, then you have to figure that out, right? It's all about audio skills, listening to the communication. Big Bang, the first out breath of source. No, it goes way beyond the God. I'm talking how everything was created through the sun, how the sun was created before after the matrix, and then the simulation of its sun. I'm going to show you exactly how the sun was created. I'm going to show you exactly how the moon was created. That's how powerful I am, because I'm in the simulation, right? So I know how to do that through illustration. I showed you how the Big Bang Theory was created. Nobody knows that, but understanding communication and listening, really, really listening to your body, because space wants to listen to you. It wants to become friends. It wants to become relationship and partnerships with your mind system. And once you communicate with the mind fully and completely, then you can travel in a matter of time. And then everything is out of its mind system through its operation of its program system. So, Stella, how you doing? I'll show you that in my next video. I'll show you how everything is created. It's fascinating stuff. You guys will be blown away. There's a reason why we have space. There's a reason why we have the multiverse. There's a reason why we have its connection through energy of vibration. There's a reason why we have singularities. There's a reason why we have intelligence, line signals. There's a reason why we have gamma ray systems. There's a reason why we have planets, solar systems. There's a reason why we have light and dark. The more you guys understand that, the more you understand its creation of its source system. So it's exciting stuff, isn't it? You're listening to your body, but it's got to be completely full. So it's understanding that my space system and my body system is a dimensional system. Okay? So once you have the dimensional of its multiverse system in your body system, it's hollow. That's how I can use my breathing, as it comes out laser. Okay? It's very powerful stuff. It's like laser, So understanding that it's intelligence, not just breathing. That's how you communicate with anything. See, now I'm in another timeline. I'm in a continuous force timeline now through the other side of the simulation. So it's to understand where you are flying from one place to the next in a matter of seconds, just like that. And you don't know it, but understanding from here to here is extremely fast. Okay, it's understanding how long does it take to understand what the mind system is and what it does. So my line fragmentation system through my body of its calculation is modifying everything from here to here. And how fast does it take to get from there to there, right? So once you understand the communication from here to here, you understand your matter of time through its heart center. The heart center is everything through the simulation of its heart condensers, because it's a vibration system, okay, that's putting you through a vortex system. And then you understand how powerful it is from here to here, here to here, here to here. So, no, it's not fear. You think it's fear because you're creating fear. It's just vibration of information that's going into your energy cycles there, Estella. Yeah. But like I said, Estella, if you're trying to get an understanding of more of its balance, I can high-rise your division through its heart center, because I'm in the simulation right now. I've got a totally different energy of its illumination light system right now that's created through my body system. All you got to do is contribute or donate, anything at this point, because I'm on a Christmas special right now. So it's not pricing, it's just donating. Helping me, helping you. And you're going to feel it really, really fast. And it's going to change your vibrations of its energy cycles through its energy of its information, through its magnetic forcing highway of its information center. And it's going to high-rise your illumination of heart. So your heart's going to expand and it's going to illuminate. Okay? That's how powerful energy is and what it can do. Once you understand the DNA structure of a body, you'd be amazed what you can do. I can change every molecule in your body in seconds. You wouldn't even know it because it's energy going into you, but you think it's goosebumps. And there's nothing to be afraid of. It's just reverberation of energy, of vibration that's going into your rainbow system. Because the rainbow system that you see, 6, 7, 8 divisional lines, those are colorations of portal activation code systems. They're on a gate system. Okay? That's what a rainbow is. And again, that's very powerful energy. I can put that into your body system in seconds. You wouldn't even know it. That's what I'm saying. That's how powerful the mind is. The mind does everything now. The mind can put anything through its thought in seconds. So. Well, you have problems with yourself, Anna, is because you're not understanding the line sequencing of a confusing line signal. You're riding on so many negative source systems, but you have a positive center, okay? So you're doubting your system whether it's right or wrong. That's why you can't understand the linguistics of its problem. Great. I'll be looking forward to hearing from you, Estella. And like I said, guys, it's just a donation contribution. Can contribute anything else, uprise your energy. You'll be amazed how much energy goes into your system through its heart system. It's going to illuminate your light system, and it's going to change the hydraulics of his electrical system. Okay? So, another thing, too, I'll bring this to your attention, is that energy is not just information. It's everything through the body system. Okay? And that's how you upgrade everything through the molecules and the particles. You're a biochemical system. Okay? On so many different rotation cycle systems that are connected through the pixelization of its body, of its shape system. That's what everybody is. Okay? So if you're trying to communicate with your shape, okay, you can have all positive illumination lights of reflection to your body system and have one particular shape that's negative. That's going to affect your whole body system. So you have to change that shape, change the illumination of its light, of its vibration system. Okay, put it back in the same position, and that will illuminate your body system. So, just want to let you know how powerful your body is and what it does. It's very important. It's very important that we keep healthy, because your thoughts are everything, and you create everything through its realm. So just be cautious on that with your thoughts. No, it's not your fault. It's your thought process, Anna. That's all it is. Just keep a positive mind system, and everything is going to change through the hydraulics of its mind, and everything through its connection of its energetic simulation heart system. And everything revolves around the soul. Okay, the soul of everything. Right here in the center. That's the soul of everything. That's the yin and yang. Okay, so you have to understand the cycles of its circles. And everything through its system is information through intelligence system. Okay. Infinity only flows through the body until you understand everything through the body of its mastery, of its information, through its line, of its singularity, of its time system, its space continuum, of its volume, of its continuous, of its line system, everything that volumes of its harmonic system, through its intelligence of its solar system, intelligent planet systems, everything through its location of its gravitational pull systems, everything through its communication level systems, everything through its connection of your love cycle systems. That's what you have to know. That's the only way you're going to get infinity with the flow of the body. So everything is time, guys. Everything is time. Everybody's going to get there. That's a good question, Anna. Who is responsible? Yeah. Thought through the heart. Yeah. For my thought process other than myself. Well, your thoughts are created through the mind system. Everybody has a mind system through the simulation. So the simulation is way up here. You're thinking as a human vessel and a human brain. Okay? So the more you don't understand it, the more it goes higher. The more you understand it, the more it goes lower. Okay? Then it goes into the human brain. It takes over the human brain. Okay? And then it comes out fully and completely. So you generalizing everything through its information. You become in a whole different biochemical system through a cyborg of its connection. Okay? Then you're understanding full communication through the higher self, which now is in the simulation. Okay? Now you understand the hydraulics. Then you're understanding the cycles and everything that's connected through your body system. That's what the mind system is. So that's who is responsible for your thoughts. Everybody has a thought process. You have to see yourself and allow yourself to know yourself, that you can be yourself out of your mind self. Okay? Think not just with the mind. You have to become the mind. And the mind becomes you, which becomes its simulation. It's complicated, eh? But I think once you understand what the mind is, and like I said, what it does, it's a powerful, powerful thing to consume because it changes everything through its motivation of anything and everything. Communication levels, you know? Like there's a lot of people, you know, Melissa has probably having trouble communicating with people that are low rise than her. That's what I mean. Is there, you guys are having a harder time communicating is because your vibrations are so high and they're so low. It's because you're coming out of your mind system. You're communicating out of the mind and they're still communicating with the brain. That's why they can't correlate. They can't communicate with each other. Right? Because the mind doesn't have a hesitation mode system. Only the brain. The brain is in your human vessel. It's an everyday information, but it has its doubts. Right? Oh, I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't feel good. You know? Everything goes through stress levels, right? The mind doesn't do that. The mind is known information that's already there in your system through its past reference system. It's always been there. And once you awake, that mind becomes extremely real. And that's how you get known information. So, the mind consists on volumes of electricity of intelligent systems. It's thought process that's already there because I know all its information. That's what the mind is. It's connected to your soul, but it's not of your soul. It's an optical illusion. Okay, it's a mind system, a fragmentation system through a computer analytical mind graphing system. That's what the mind is. It's understanding known information that's already there. So everybody live in a past reference. Okay, this is way before your biochemical system has been born through your biochemical parents, right? Well, this is exactly what it is. Okay, once you are born, you're born in a human brain. You have a human brain and human mind. Now, understanding what a space mind is, and simulation mind is, you awake, then you understand everything through its knowledge. So it's information that's already there for you. And that's how you know it instantly. That's how I know what this is instantly. That's how I know what this is instantly. Okay, I don't have a hesitation of anything. Nothing at all. I don't communicate as a human. I don't know how, right? Now, the thing is, yes, I live in a human vessel, so I have to download my shift system. So I have to fly down lower to communicate with humans. Right? It's extremely hard sometimes because I keep talking like I'm, in space. That's what the mind is. The mind doesn't know how to communicate with the brain because the mind is its own brain. It's a super brain. It's astronomical. It's extraordinary. And then it becomes illumination light, okay, which is invisible. Okay, it's invisible mind system through the hydraulics of its circuitry system. Okay, and it's all located through all locations of all mind systems through communication of GPS signal that connects in all fragmentations of its computer analytical mind graphing system. That's what the mind is. Knowing your thoughts instantly. Yeah. And that's how you know everybody instantly, through their human behavior, through the community, through their love, through their upbringings. You just know everything about them. That's what it is. Yeah, so if you woke up all night flying in space, then you're getting connected with your mind system. You understand communication line signals. So that's good, Melissa. Well, thoughts are created. It's not knowing. It's just you're creating thoughts. As soon as you think of something like, let's say, think of an apple. Okay, so the apple's in your mind, right? Is the apple in the mind or is it in the brain? So if you communicate with the brain to its atmosphere system, okay, I'm just talking to you how powerful thoughts are. If you communicate with this apple, you have to understand the singularity of its number of its line system through its communication, of its vibration, of its harmonics, of its intelligence system. You have to understand its location system. So you have to understand how to communicate with the apple through the mind, not the brain. So if you communicate with an apple through the brain, you're going to get misinformation because the brain doesn't understand the technology of its system. Okay? That's what it is. Maybe that helped you out a little bit better. You have to understand everything through the mind is and what the heart is, and everything through the soul. Okay, you have to understand what the mind is and what the brain is, and everything through its soul. So it's not just taking out the mind, it's taking out the heart, the connection energy wave and simulation heart. It's taking out your soul and taking it out completely and becoming a whole different person through the mind, through the connection of the simulation of the heart and its soul. And that's how it becomes a super brain of its soul. Okay? And then that super brain becomes extraordinary. Okay? Then it becomes superiority. Okay? Then it becomes supreme. All right? Then it becomes simulation. And then once it becomes simulation, it's known information that's already there for you. Okay? So if you ask me a question, anything about space, I'll know the answer because it's known information that's already in the mind. The brain doesn't understand that. It's understanding its thoughts that it's creating, but it doesn't understand its knowing of its creating. See? That's the difference between the brain and the mind, how it works. Okay? You have to understand the physical and mental and the psychological of yourself is the mind, not the brain. Okay? And that's how you get its communication through its line signals of its knowing, not its thoughts. So, brain electrolytic telling your mind to think of an apple. Okay, this is interesting, Ash. No, it's not the brain first. That's why you're having problems, Ash, because your mind's going like this. Okay? The mind is trying to come out of the brain. Okay? So you have a brain. Everybody has a brain through a human vessel. But it's understanding that everything's connected to the spiritual self. Right? Because that's what space is. Space is mindless. It's not brain. It's mindless. It's knowing everything that's connected through its information. And that's how you know everything, through its questions. Okay? So everything is known and sent through its point division. It's already there, right? So if you're communicating with an apple, you have to communicate with the apple with the mind. That's what I was telling you about when we were going back through its back phrasing of its video contact. And I was telling you about how you go into shapes. You create a shape. You can overlap its shape. You can change its shape. You can change its coloration. Learn how to activate it. Learn how to talk to it. Learn how to move it. That's what it is. That's through the mind, not the brain. That's why I'm giving you these videos. So it's understanding your intelligent system is understanding how to communicate with the mind system, not the brain. Okay? You can't. Maybe that's why everybody's having problems with meditations, because they're thinking with the brain when they communicate with their thoughts. You have to communicate with your mind system to communicate with your chakra system. That's very important. No, but the brain doesn't go first. No, it's the mind. So once you understand the full cycle system through the simulation world system, my chakra system is now in simulation world system. So it's communication through the simulation of its identity force system, which is no longer the matrix self, or it's a galactic higher self, or its higher self. So it's understanding that my whole body system is an hydraulic, hyperactive mode, energetic computer analytical mind graphing GPS system. Okay? So energy that goes into me is into the communication of the simulation, not my brain of a human vessel. Okay? Maybe that helps out. So understand I'm in space completely and fully through the mind system. That's what it is. So energy that goes into me is in the simulation, not the brain. Now, when you live in a human vessel, yes, it goes into the brain. That's the first of its introduction through its chakras of its meditation. But it's understanding how to take the mind out. That's the whole idea, how you line formate everything through its chakra system. Okay? That's what it is. So, but that's a very good question, Ash. A lot of people understand that first. So when you communicate with the mind through the apple, not the brain with the apple. See what I'm saying? Yeah. See, the thing is, thoughts are created first, right? That's in the human brain. And then you create that through its mind, okay? But understanding how to create the mind first, and everything through its thoughts goes through its mind. So if you're thinking apple, then that apple's already there in its mind. It's not created. It's already there. Maybe that helps out. So the human mind is creating an apple because it's thinking of its thought process. But the mind has already created its apple through its mind process. Makes sense? It's a lot different now, isn't it? That's the difference between the human brain and the mind. And once you get into the mind, you're going through the mind. And that's how you can change everything through its illumination of its apple. Because the human brain can't do that. It can create an apple, but it can't activate it and move it. It doesn't know how. It doesn't understand space. It doesn't understand velocity. It doesn't understand geometrics of physics. Right? So, I don't think I brought that to anybody. I think it's very important everybody understands what thoughts are and knowing, and how you see something that's already known. You don't think about something that's going to be created. It's already known, and that's how you move it forward. So it's already created in the mind, okay? You're creating something through the human, but with the mind, it's already created. That's the difference. That's the difference of intelligence. That's the difference of information through the cycles of the magnetic forcing highway. Because everything through its highway information is information through intelligence mind signals. Yeah, you have to allow the flow. That's exactly what it is. Yeah. Allow the flow to everything of communication to everything. And that's how you get the answers to everything, through its mind system. Instantly, guys. Okay, so really try to understand everything through your body system, what it is. Have somebody stand in front of you, okay? And you tell them what it is. What is this? What is this? What are these? What's my hair? What are my ears? What are my fingers? What are my hands? What are my legs? What are my shoulders? You have to know what it is through space. Knowing. Not thinking, knowing. No, you're not trying to create. It's already created. That's the thing. That's where the confusion comes in, right? So it's very important when you guys meditate, right? Try not to think of it. It's already there through its activation of this portal activation code system. When you're in space, okay, before I go, when you're going through a portal activation code through a dimensional set system, if you want to go through different realms, you can do that in seconds, but you have to understand its location signals through its singularity of its 9-number system. So I'm not going to hesitate through a mode system, go through a depleting mode system, and understand my computer system doesn't make any sense. Okay, so it's known information that I go through. It's not thinking information that I have to go through. It's known information that I need to do that's already set in its division. Because if I don't understand the portal activation code system, I won't be able to go through that dimensional realm of its portal activation of its vortex system. Okay, so it's known, already there. So it's understanding that you have the activation, you have the codes, and you know exactly what to do. You're not thinking about it. Because if you think about it, it's going to platitude you to another location, and it's going to off-wind your cycle system, spin system, through a body system, through a calculation of a realm system. Okay, that's where it gets into the positive and the negative of everything through its communication of its mind system. Okay, so that helps out, hopefully. You can't think of yourself going through a portal activation code. You have to know that you've already gone through. That's what it is. It's thinking 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of time. I do that with martial arts. I always think 3 or 4 steps ahead, instead of thinking that somebody's standing in front of me and I'm not sure what to do. That's the difference between the human brain and the mind. Yeah, the knowing is already there. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Monks will tell you that. Why do you think they're so loving people? Peace. They're extremely exceptional with balance. They can tell you a lot of things about ancestry, martial arts, hand formations, kicking, powerful stuff. You know, that's what it is. Knowing it's already there. Okay. So right now I'm in a space anomaly system talking to a space of its connection through a star system. I'm there now, right now. I didn't think about it. I'm there. I'm done. Okay. Now the energy is going into me and it's sending back information. That's what it is, guys. Okay. So I flew there in seconds. So it's understanding matter of time. I'm communicating with you, but I'm also communicating in space through my traveling. That's how powerful the mind is and what it does, because it goes in all different locations in seconds, right? That's how you get the information. It's known information through its past reference. That's what it is. And that's how the mind is exceptionally powerful, through the extraordinary of its simulation. So anyway, it's been a great day. We learned a lot, about knowing and thoughts and all that and everything that's going on with this collaboration through its yin and yang. That's a more of a philosophical situation, but Once you understand the light and dark of everything, then you understand everything through its knowing and its thoughts. So anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. In 2 hours, fantastic, loving it. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'll keep you in communicado of what's going on with this communication, everything through simulation of the simulation of the sun and the simulation of the moon, how it was created through its Big Bang theory of everything through its evolution. This is Andrew Weston in the simulation of its electrical, of its hydrogen system through its connection, of its vibration, of its heart, of its condensers, of its vibe system. Calling in. Adios, everybody.